the cast of Naruto! One more time, can we get a round of applause for the cast of Naruto? Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, thank you. So before we begin, can you please introduce yourself and give us your favorite line from Naruto? Oh. We can start right over here.
All right. I'm Maile. Hi. It's Maile, like Cyrus. If you're wondering, it's Hawaiian. I play Naruto Uzumaki. For the last almost 20 years. Yeah, it's crazy, right? And one of my favorite lines, you know, there are 700, 900 episodes, but hey, I like, follow your ninja way, because I feel like it means whatever it means to you. And that could be your own personal struggle or some goal that you want to achieve, and I love that line.
Hey, I'm Yuri Lowenthal, and I play Sullen Ninja Sasuke Uchiha on the show. I'm gonna go with the line that Sasuke says most of all in all the episodes. His most common line is this. But that says way too much about Sasuke.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Hi, my name's Kate Higgins and I play Sakura Haruno. Thank you. That is all my husband says.
You're so lucky though.
Would you like to do the dishes? Yeah. My favorite line used to be, Naruto, you idiot.
That's a good one.
And it still is one of my favorite, but I actually have two now. My other favorite one now is, I am the disciple of the 5th Hokage.
I thought there was one more.
No, just two.
Oh.
Hey there, it's me, David Lodge, the voice of Jiraiya, the... Thank you. And that's all because I'm perverted, right? Okay.
I go with the curvy sage.
The curvy sage. Not the turdy sage. Okay, anyway, I'm the mentor and friend to Naruto. And what an honor to be here with you guys. I think my favorite line would be, there's so many of them, the tale of Naruto Uzumaki. Yes, that has a nice ring to it. Sexy jutsu, please! Debbie?
Aloha, I'm Debbie Mae West, and I play Lady Don't Call Me Granny, who's an old lady, Tsunade! And my favorite line for a long time has been, let's go out drinking! But my new favorite line is when my disciple Sakura is staring at my 106s. I say, I was blessed with these by heaven, I'll have you know! That's my new favorite.
It's a good one. I'm Tara Platt, and I play Tamari. And thank you. I think my favorite line relates to the relationship with Shikamaru, because he's always saying what a drag, and she has a line where she's at dinner with Shikadai and Shikamaru, and she goes, let me guess, what a drag.
My name is Henry Dittman. I play Kabuto on Naruto.
This is Henry's first panel!
My favorite line is, dreams don't come true when you're dead.
Hey, I'm Ben Diskin. I'm the voice of Sai. My favorite line from him is, because his emotions are completely cut off and he has no idea that he's being rude, is just, Naruto, do you have any balls at all?
For the kids.
Disney.
You know, for the kids.
Yes, thank you so much for that. So I'm just gonna ask some really fun questions. And one of those is, if you could spend a day with Naruto, what would you do?
Eat ramen.
Yeah.
I've never had ramen, so that's what I
What?
would do.
What?
Shut up.
Kate!
I've never had ramen.
Kate, we're going to ramen.
So apparently, yeah, we should go. We should go.
Yeah, we should go. Silver Lake is doing
We invited you. By the way,
That is
don't
true.
blame
That is
us.
true.
I think you should definitely go.
We've been drinking. What's the question?
What would you do with Naruto if you could spend a day with him?
Well, we have to do research. Thank you. Binoculars are not required.
Oh, that is awesome. So what character development surprised you the most throughout the whole series?
Can we,
Well, my boobs just keep getting bigger and bigger.
but was that surprising? I think Sasuke becoming a dad was pretty surprising. And then apparently, if you read a manga, a treat. I don't know. But yeah, I think that was the twist I did not see coming.
I think I didn't see the Jiraiya twist coming. Yeah.
But I'm alive in reruns. Thank you for that, Miley.
Yes.
I like the fact that I came back as a clone and also time traveled. Isn't that amazing? Thank you.
Couldn't get enough.
I didn't expect Kabuto's story to be so gut-wrenching. Like, I thought he was just a fun... It's fun to play a-holes, honestly. It's fun to play those jerks. But I didn't really expect Kabuto to have this, like, deep, spoiler alert, deep, like, heartfelt, disturbing, heartbreaking origin story. It was pretty brutal. And, like, one of the hardest recording sessions I've ever had after playing him for a dozen years to, like, find out why he's like that. And I think we don't get these scripts in advance, right? We read them.
No.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, what?
Just you, Henry, just
I
you.
don't. Well, I never have. But it's like the first time I've recorded something and not had to conjure up acting to play it, because I felt so connected to him, and each line just was more heartbreaking than the last. So.
What's the name of the show?
Dragon Ball Z.
Z.
I was surprised that I wound up marrying this guy
You're telling me.
because I really had no
'Cause I
idea.
thought we were going to get married.
Yeah, I was confused that you were a
Hope. There's
couple.
still hope, people.
Yeah, so that was surprising to me, seriously.
Yeah, I can see that. So I'm about to ask my last question, so you're more than welcome to start lining up right over here to my good, great co-host, Callie T.
Did you have a stroke just for a second?
I forget words a lot. So please start lining up right over here if you have your questions. So for my final and last question, other than your character, if you were to go to a con and cosplay, who would you cosplay?
Rock Lee.
Rocky's awesome.
Lady Tsunade.
I was gonna say Lord Jiraiya.
Oh, Lord Orochimaru, for sure. For sure.
It was last Halloween,
yeah.
Tara and I are married, and our son wanted to be Sasuke, and he asked me to cosplay as Itachi, and I thought, that's kind of perfect. It's so weird, but also perfect. So I
Did you do it?
We did, we
I
did
did,
costumes.
yeah. So it was
We went
Itachi.
all as a
Where
costume.
are the pictures?
Well, we don't show
I'll show you
pictures
guys-
of our
I'll show
kiddo,
guys
but you can see
later.
them
I'll show you
later.
guys later.
I'd be the dog.
Or the pig.
Who does the pig noises?
Who does the oinking? Who does the oinking for the pig?
Ben, is that
Probably
you?
Jamie.
Jamie probably.
Jamie, right. Yes,
He does
takes
the
all the
dog
animals.
barking.
Oh, right.
I love that.
Stephanie Shea does the sexy jutsu laughing. The first time I tried it, they were like, stop it. Just stop it. I sounded like I was getting stabbed to death. Like there's a really tortured little baby devil. It's like,
Stephanie Shea also plays Hinata. So
yes, she's multi-talented and a great director.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Now we're going to open up the questions to the audience.
Hello, my name is Steven. So how do you guys feel about that now? Naruto's coming back Monday through Friday on Cartoon Network, Toonami rerun.
Awesome!
That's news to me.
I know. I only because when you said that yesterday, that was the first time I heard it. It's cool to have like appointment viewing.
And also, like, as a parent, I actually like the idea of TV shows that are on TV so that my kid is not watching something on a screen and getting the dopamine hits from screens. I'd rather he have to schedule something and look forward to it because in your brain, the neurotransmitters, actually, it's about the anticipation is where you get the dopamine hit. So like anticipating a TV show at a certain time each day is better for your brain than just like scrolling on your phone and getting the content. Yeah, sorry, I had to throw a little smarts on there, but it's about neuroscience. So like I'm in real good favor of that as a
Was it,
thing.
did you say on Cartoon Network?
I've been ordering my dopamine in the mail.
I know, and that works. It's totally fine.
Okay, thank you, Tara.
Well, the Canadian dopamine's better. It's better.
A lot of cameras, I love it.
They farm it nicely.
But you can stream Not Dead Yet, which is a show that Miley's on,
Yes,
on
on
Hulu.
camera.
And it's hilarious. Yeah.
Thank you for the plug.
Sure. Where's my $20?
Thank you so much.
I'll get you later.
Hi there.
Hello.
Akatsuki.
Believe it! Nah, I didn't say that in Naruto Shippuden. Least favorite. Well, I mean, I have to say, it wasn't in Shippuden, but I had to have diarrhea for an entire episode. And once you start acting like you have diarrhea for an hour, you feel like you have diarrhea for an hour. That was not
Mine is
fun.
probably a Super Beast Scroll, which is my attack, and it's impossible to say that really, really quickly. So, and I couldn't do it, and they had to like speed it up in order to in post. Drove me nuts.
Mine was when I do this whole show and I'm after Tsunade for 20 years or however long, and then we're on the road and I say, see ya, I'm gonna go die now. I never got the girl. But I have a hot tub.
Sequel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Burritos.
I just was canceled, I'm sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Jump! Jump! There we go.
Hi.
Hello.
So first I just want to say I really love all you guys' performances.
Thank you.
But I was wondering if you could play like any other character, who would it be?
Broccoli.
Naruto.
Choji.
Goku. Oh, sorry, Sean.
Any nice character. Who's not constantly sneering and hissing at people. Any hero.
Play someone who is mute. Who doesn't scream Rasengan 40 times.
You could be Sasuke and just go all the time.
I'm good at that.
Believe it.
I'll get you later.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Matthew Kim, and I've been watching Naruto ever since the English and the Cartoon Network came out. But how long have you been voice acting, and what's it like when you were voice acting back then?
Younger. We were much younger when it first started.
Back then,
Yeah, it's been almost 2 decades.
1884, did you say?
1900.
150 years.
Naruto was actually my first anime voice job, and it was actually Yuri who got me the audition.
All right.
Because Yuri and Tara and I did a play together, where, surprise, I played a real jerk. And then maybe 6 months later, or a year later, it would have been, Yuri called and said, there's this great part, and you'd be perfect for it.
I
And
thought
thought,
exactly of you because
you
you're a jerk.
You must be very handsome and fun. And I got to the studio and I didn't know anything about the show. I think I even said, like, I'm here for Naruto. Is it Naruto? No, it's Naruto. And of course, you were a huge jerk, but this was my break into anime, was this role. And I didn't know what I had stepped into. And then I was doing hosting coverage at San Diego Comic-Con, and someone was cosplayed as Kabuto. And I interviewed them because I was covering Game Tap or something like that, covering them. And in the end, I said, can I get a picture with you? And she said, why? I said, oh, my name's Henry Dittman. And she started to shake, and she was crying. And
She ran away from you?
And she ran away. Hit her. But that was the moment where I was like, oh God. This is something bigger than I ever thought it was, but it's really because of Yuri and Tara that I...
We take 50% of everything.
And you're doing great on your first panel, by the way.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
I don't know where they are, but we have have one of the directors of Naruto is
Yeah.
here.
Where is she?
Susie.
They run on.
Susie.
Oh, they're over there, right there, over there. Turn around. Everyone look
Ladies and
over.
gentlemen, Susie.
And say hi,
And
Susie.
Sierra.
Sierra's a producer on the show.
She's since gone blind and deaf from working.
They
No,
work
Thank
on
you for all your
other
work.
things, but I really think we got to give credit to them for, like, first of all, wrangling this beast of a show.
Yeah.
And really knowing the show so that they can figure out, like, how to cast a new person. Like, when Sai came along, I was like, who's this? You know, I didn't know you at that point, but I just heard your scenes that I was playing off you, and I was like, oh my God, I love that voice. And so they cast, and they, you know, they direct and produce, and they never get any credit, so let's give them
around.
Give them credit.
Can I take a second, just because you said that, it reminded me that we have 2 Emmy Award-winning actors on this panel on this show right now. And this one, and that at either end. Right there. How about that?
I also lost an Emmy, so my Emmy's broken.
Did you really break it?
Yeah, some kid did it. I was teaching college, and I was like, I'll bring it in, you guys can take pictures with it. And he goes, oops. And I was like, no, what? Yeah, so it's broken.
Did you tell your agent you need to
A new
run
one?
another one?
Yeah.
No, I
It's gonna
called
win another Emmy.
I called the Academy, and it's such a hassle, I just stuck it on the top of it. I'm just gonna weld it myself.
Naruto could weld that shit, no?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi there.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Loving the panel so far. Great to finally meet a lot of you in person. My question is, what was your favorite scene to record throughout the series?
The one scene. Just the one scene, you guys.
Or like a favorite?
I have to say,
Pain arc.
my favorite scene was actually my first scene that I ever recorded because I had to bawl my head off because I was introduced right after my boyfriend and my brother had both been killed. And so, I mean, I barely remember being cast. It was a long time ago and I'm old. Who are you calling Granny? Anyway, I just remember Mary Elizabeth saying, okay, so now you've lost the 2 most important people in your life. And we need to hear that. And I was just like, wait, what? I'm doing a cartoon? What? Anime? I had no idea. And so, but it really was an incredible session, and she took me to some deep places, and that was my favorite scene.
Probably like any scene with Itachi and any of those climactic battles where we just rage at each other for, 10 episodes.
Yeah.
I like the one, there's actually 2. One where I'm leaning against a fence with Kakashi and Tsunade walks by, and we look and we go, yeah, 106 centimeters. Yeah. Or they're doing research at the hot tubs. That's all fun stuff.
For the kids.
I've since been canceled. Thank you very much.
And again just now. Again, this was my first experience doing anime, and so people have asked a lot today, like, what's hard about it? It's certainly a challenge to get I'm sure at some point you lock into it, matching the lip flap and still acting, still doing acting choices. And so my first fight with Naruto was the first moment where that became intuitive, and Mary Elizabeth was directing it. Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, who's an amazing actor, voice actor, on-camera actor, and director. That was the first episode where I didn't have to redo takes over and over again to find it. First time I had like that awesome feeling where you're doing your first take and she's going, and now, So that was like the breakthrough battle for me where it all got.
Naruto was my first anime too.
Oh, was it really?
And I think
Went pretty well for you.
it went okay, yeah. It went all right. But I didn't know how to dub either. So I kind of had to learn the process, and then, I'd never done any
trippy.
dubbing. Yeah.
Trippy. Did you ever know Bridget Berdine? The voice director is Bridget Berdine.
No.
She cast me in my very first dubbing video game, and the first time I went, the way it works is they go beep, 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 and then you start talking. It's like it gets you in like a click track for drummers. And no one told me that. You're doing great. No one told me that. So I get there for this session. I'm hired. I fill out the contract, and I go in the studio, and it goes beep, beep, beep. And she's like, all right, we'll try again. And like 3 times, we're finally, she's like, Henry, That's your
That's where you talk.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I remember I was learning how to do it and I got really frustrated because it was a really screamy thing. And I didn't realize that it's, for me, doing that voice and screaming non-stop, I like have a limit. In our contracts, you can do up to 4 hours. And I was like, I can't do this for 4 hours. I just can't. I'll blow my pipes. So I remember I got really frustrated and I was like, I can't. I got really frustrated. I was like, I'm out. And I never left the job, and I left. And I went down, as when we were in that horrible building, and you have to valet your car. So I get down to the valet, and I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot my phone. So I had to go upstairs.
How embarrassing.
I know I just left, but can I get my phone? Was that with Mary Elizabeth? Someone else.
Oh, I walked out on that director too.
You did?
For very different reasons.
Next question.
Next question. Yes, sorry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Calvin.
Hi, hello. This is my first con. I'm actually here. My brother's brought me, and my friend and his girlfriend.
Welcome.
My name is Adrian. It's nice to see everybody here today. You guys have awesome cosplay going on. For my first time, I'm pretty impressed. But I was curious because I know that there's a lot of young people here today.
We tried to make it work out and we were not able to, but we did get a tour of the studio, which was really cool.
I just got to meet the Japanese Rock Lee in Dallas. They brought him out, and Brian, who plays Rock Lee, English dub, they were together. It was awesome, but they did have a really bad time. The Japanese actors said they wouldn't come back.
Oh, no, why?
I don't know, something happened, and they didn't like. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I kept calling the guy that's the Japanese, and he kept hanging up the phone, and I don't know what that's about. I really don't.
Maybe because you weren't speaking Japanese?
Oh, konnichiwa, kinki desu ka?
understand you.
Mo ichido ito kudasai. Domo arigatou gozaimasu!
David, we just met, but I'm getting an idea why he hung up the phone.
Yuri! Is it my violent tone, Henry?
A lot of hands.
By the way, the reason I do voiceovers is because I was reading on camera and I was getting cast in under fives. Do you know what that is? You have under 5 lines, and then suddenly you have under 4, 3. Finally, I fired my agent, and she called me up 2 days later. I said, if you can't get me anything better than under 5, she goes, I got a great role for you. I said, what is it? Comatose man. I said, wait a minute, is that the best you can get? She goes, that's all you got. Do you want it or don't you? I said, okay. So I went, there was 100 people auditioning for Comatose Man, and then I got a call back for Comatose Man. It was the
You
same-
do look like a comatose man.
yeah. And then thank you for
You're
that.
welcome.
I think I should thank her. Anyway, so finally I go into the audition. I went to the producer. I said, please tell me, does the comatose man come out? Does he have any lines? And he goes, I don't know. My brother's going to get the part. So, yeah. So I started doing commercials, and then the checks came in the mail like this. I said, you know what? I think I'll do voiceover. There you go. Sorry. That didn't answer your question.
Thank you.
That comatose man thing's bother me, by the way.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Hi guys. So I'm sure I'm not the only one who cried at different scenes. Is there a scene that you recorded or that you watched that made you emotional?
Whenever Yuri's on screen, I just cry. It's very upsetting to me.
You know,
That's a personal thing.
you know, Sakura cried. Sasuke. For a long time. That's what I did.
And I finally married you.
That's all you gotta do is keep crying and they come around.
But it is really nice to see your character have an arc and to see something that you've worked on for such a long time, because for many of us as actors, when we go in to do a job, like, we're only doing the job for a couple hours or for a couple weeks or whatever that is, and for a project like this that has been going for such a long period of time and allowing the characters to have sort of an arc and an evolution and a growth, just like we as humans are having in our own lives separate from the work that we're doing, it's kind of cool to then have these attachments to characters and to scenes and to what's happening, so that when you go in to record it, you know enough about your character that they just say, your brother's doing this, or you're battling Sai, or this is happening, and you know enough to really be really impacted. And yes, we all have our own ways of bringing our work to life, whether we have methods or we don't have methods, or we're just really loose with our emotions. Like, they're all different ways that we work and we do our job. but it's nice in a way to have the history that it's already doing all of our imaginative work for us, because like I know who these other characters are because I know the show because I've been doing it for so long. And then if you get a chance to watch it, it can be really effective on like a sort of the cathartic experience way, that level of like, oh no, that's what's going to happen to my brother now, or that's what's going to happen to that character, or something of that nature. Is kind of cool to see.
Thank you guys.
I just wanted to ask, besides your own characters, which character from the show would be your favorite besides your own?
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe Kakashi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kakashi's cool too. Yeah, but Broccoli's the best.
I just want to say I like your character.
Thank you.
I know you look great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey there.
Hi. Do you need help?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Tell them down.
You got this.
Okay, first of all, you guys are my heroes. I absolutely love them. But anyways, what was the most weirdest scene you ever had a voice over?
Weirdest. Oh, so many.
All
It's
of them.
The
exhausting.
commercials that we would do, the little like promos,
Bumpers at the
the
end.
little bumpers we would record about what was next week's episode always were so.
You mean this? Next time on Naruto Shippuden!
Yes.
I had a nickel.
When you were narrating in your third person kind of thing, that stuff was always so wild to me.
Yeah, I never knew what they wanted out of it.
Or one of those, the filler episode where Sasuke plays like against type, where he's all like smooth and cool and nice and everything, and it was hard because I was like, it just feels wrong.
The filler episode where I'm on the boat, where I did like 8 versions of myself. And I had almost every single line in the episode, and it was about 400.
It took her 6 weeks to record it.
Because she kept leaving her phone in the studio.
Crying.
By the way, that's the best story I've ever heard.
Proud of it, but I did
You
it.
had to go pick your phone.
But it was, I had
Still
not
quit, it's
done
different.
dubbing. So it's really kind of hard at first.
They must have loved you so much that they let you come back after temper
Well, they
tantruming
held her
away.
phone. They still have her phone.
Yeah,
That's the
and
only reason she does it.
Right.
She's like, someday I'll get my phone back.
One day, that flip phone.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
So
You're my
we
hero.
only have time for one more
Oh,
question.
that'd be good. This has got to be good.
Okay.
How you guys doing?
Good. Thank you.
Great question.
That was a question. All right.
What a waste.
That's hilarious.
So to preface, it wasn't due to you guys' like amazing performance on Naruto. I probably would never got into anime in the first place. So
Me either.
So really owe that to you guys. And my question is, so being a part of such a long-running show, did you guys ever experience burnout? And if so, how did you deal with that?
You mean like screaming Rasengan at the top of my lungs for 64 video games?
Yeah, that's it.
Rasengan! Rasengan! Massive Rasengan!
I mean,
The video games are brutal.
They're brutal.
They're fun,
the
but
video
they're
games
brutal.
are brutal. I think the thing that you guys don't get to see from your end is that we've been doing it for almost 20 years, but it's not like we clock into work every day. Yeah. So I think wait, you work
I was a
you
punch
work
in
every
the
day?
clock.
And I know Sasuke disappears for long swaths of the show, and he's like in a barrel for 30 episodes or whatever. But I mean, doing this kind of work, we would record sections of it, and we'd maybe come in a couple times that week, or if it was our characters in it a lot, a week or two, and then we don't do anything for months sometimes while they're batching that, and then they get to the next part. So I mean, I don't know that I ever got burned out because it was never like all the way through. We always had breaks.
But just to be clear, we are also all humans, and we have bad days, and like you have to go to the doctor or the dentist or whatever, and you're like, oh, I don't want to go into a session right now because I just don't feel like it. Not that we don't love the work that we're doing, but we're all human, and I'm sure all of us have had one experience or multiple experiences where like life is happening and you still have to show up and do your work. But even within that, I think we're all very fortunate and we're very appreciative and grateful. But we are also human, so it doesn't mean like everything's rainbows and butterflies and like we're happy to be working at all every moment of every like. I mean, we're human.
Also, all credit to the people that actually record the show, because you know they sit there for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And listen
Susie.
to people.
Yeah,
Susie.
She ran away because she got so upset.
I have to say, it is really like bananas how clearly the directors of our show understand the entire world. And that you could walk in as a character that only has 100 episodes in the canon and say, this is what's been going on with you, this is what's going on with all these. They have to understand every character. Is amazing. But as far as burnout goes, even doing casting stuff, I can't stop acting from behind the camera. If I could act from the moment I wake up to the end of the day, if I could be on set all day, every day, 7 days a week, I would never stop. But, you know, I've never been given the opportunity to do it. Maybe I would do it.
So you didn't have to drive to Malibu at 4:30 in the morning, pouring rain and hail?
What?
That happened to me earlier this year. I was like, wow, okay. Thank God I'm getting paid well.
Oh, for like a 5 a.m. call time or something
It was
like that?
4:30.
For Abbott.
No, for, not dead.
Not dead yet?
Yeah, but you still are appreciative.
Yeah.
If you get there at 4:30, someone else got there at 3.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you got to keep yourself in check there. Acting is really fun, but it is definitely work. I can honestly say everybody here, you know, it's work, and they're good at it. And I think our show has a great cast, and there are other shows that don't have the dynamics that we all have, and such good actors. And they take the time with Naruto, and all credit to them, because I think that's really what set it leagues apart, and that's why it kept going for so long, you know? And then the creator to create this universe is bananas. I don't know if you've seen this artwork, but I met the artist, and he did a thing that took him 2 years, and it's a poster with Sasuke and Naruto on each side, and it covers them throughout their
I love
whole,
that. It's my favorite.
right?
It's my favorite.
Yeah, and it covers their journey, and it's just, like, every time I look at it, I see a new piece or something, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Hi guys, we are all, Debbie has a request.
I do. I have a request. So, if you all would participate in this for me, I'm going to film you all. So, I have been granted the amazing opportunity to be the voice of the Paris Olympics in July. It is my dream come true job. I told my agent 10 years ago I'm going to be the woman voice of the Olympics, and I am. So, ladies, do not yet. But anyway, no, I'm not. I'm doing it from my home in Kauai. But I want you guys to do something for me. So Noah Lyles is the fastest man in the world, and he is going to be running for gold. And I'm going to make a video of the characters because he's a huge Naruto fan. So at lunch, we're going to do something for him. But I was going to see if I could have you all at the same time go like this. Gold medal Noah. Gold medal Noah. Repeat after me. Gold medal Noah. 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 Gold medal Noah.
And that's a union job.
Now, before you
Call
go,
my agent.
can you tell everyone where they can find you, plug anything that you want to